Hello, I'm Adrian, and today I'm continuing my little wire fest, my feast of wire lessons. Didn't somebody do an album called Feast of Wire once? I can't remember who that was, but I'm sure they did. Anyway, today the song I'm looking at is Mercy, which is taken from Wire's second album, Chairs Missing, and it's a dark, heavy track, some gloriously sludgy guitar sounds on this one. And to be honest, it's a little bit hard to hear exactly what's going on this track, but this is my take on it. So let's get down to business. Mercy then, and this is a crushingly heavy song, and you can hear from this why Wire were quite a big influence on hardcore punk bands and people like Big Black. It really is a brutal song, this one. So let me take you through what's going on bit by bit. I have to say that in some places in this song it's a little bit hard to decipher. It is quite a chaotic recording in places. We're starting off with this riff. And most of this song is all revolving around an E chord kind of a sound. So I'm holding down an E chord shape here, even though I'm just playing the lowest two strings to start with. So it's kind of an E power chord. And we're chugging away with eighth notes here, heavily palm muted. A bar of that, then I'm just lifting up my second finger, so the bottom two strings are now open. Got a bar of that. I'm just going between those two sounds. And that goes on for quite a while, gradually just builds up. And then we've got this great kind of dissonant open string thing going on here. And it took me a little while to decide what was going on there. What I arrived at was this. I think we've got some open strings. Then we've got this shape. So I'm playing the open low E, then 7 on the A, 5 on the D, and the top three strings are open. Playing that twice, then I'm just moving down to the 6th fret on the A string. The rest of it's staying the same. Playing that once, putting down the 7th fret on the A string again. And then the final chord I think is just this. So all of the strings are open except you're holding down the 5th fret on the A string. So we've got... And it could be that sometimes they're playing the 6th fret on the A string there. It's a little bit hard to decipher. I think the bass is playing an E flat, the guitar might be playing a D there. Either way will work, I think. It's just a great sound. So after that, the song picks up a little bit. We're still on E, but we're letting some more of the strings ring. So we've got... So less muting is going on there. This is at least double tracked, and some of the guitars are doing slightly different things. If you wanted to, you could add in some quick down up downs with your strumming hand. That sounds quite good, I think. So then we take it down a little bit for the verse of the song, and this is all played with bar chords. We've got a G bar chord, 6-string root at the 3rd fret. Then we've got this sound, which I think really is just the 3rd fret on the lowest 3 strings. So if you finger that G major bar chord and then just lift up your 3rd and 4th fingers, you've got this kind of sound. I don't know exactly what that is. I guess it's a G7 sus. You're Wire fans, you probably don't care what these chords are called, and nor do I really, but it's this shape to this. And we're doing, it's basically G, to the 3rd fret. We do that again, all heavily palm muted, G, and this time we just take the G chord 1 fret down to an F sharp. 2 bars worth of that. Then we hit the chorus, which is basically the same as the main riff at the start of the song, but it's played a bit more open and a bit more kind of brutally, I suppose. So there's a little middle section to the song which goes like this. We're up here at the 7th fret playing a B major bar chord, or probably just a B power chord actually, because we're only playing the lowest 3 strings here. So we've got 2 bars of that, down 2 frets to A, 2 bars of that, all heavily palm muted. Then it goes like this. So we've got an E major, then up to a G at the 3rd fret, and then an A at the 5th fret. Just 8 notes, 3, 4, 1, 2, E, G, A, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're back to E. There's a little kind of quiet breakdown section where we've just got the open low E string. Something like that. So it's a bar of open low E, then we've got 2 bars of just an F sharp note at the 2nd fret, and then back to the open E again. Song builds, gets increasingly chaotic. The end of the song is really just going mental on an E major chord, so I suggest you listen to the recording and just do your own thing there, basically on an E chord. So that's how you play Mercy, or how I think you play Mercy. I hope you enjoy learning to play the song. If you're not all wired out by this point, then there will be some more wire mini lessons coming up on this channel over the coming weeks. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.